Hi everyone, in today's video I will talk about removed and no longer developed features in Windows Server 2025. So as I said, in this video I will talk about removed and no longer developed features in Windows Server 2025. As you can see here, I have the official Microsoft documentation site, which contains information about removed and no longer developed features in Windows Server. And now we can start. So each release of Windows Server brings new features and improvements. Sometimes older features are removed to make room for better alternatives. So that's logical. And this article details the features and functionalities removed on or deprecated in Windows Server. And now you have the tip that you can get early access to Windows Server build by joining to Insider program, but in that video it is not important. You have the note that Windows Server Long-Term Servicing channel, which is LTSC, releases have a fixed lifecycle policy that includes 5 years of mainstream support and 5 years of extended support for a total lifecycle of 10 years. And you can learn more about it on this site, but we will move to these features. So, feature no longer in development. We are not longer developing these features and might remove them from a future update. Some features were replaced with other features or functionality. Others are now available from different sources. Deprecation means that the feature, functionality, or service is no longer in active development. A deprecated feature might be removed in future releases. A deprecated component still ships in Windows Server, is supported for production deployments, and continues to receive security and quality updates per the product lifecycle. So as you can see, I will talk about Windows Server 2025 because this is the newest version of this operating system. But if you are using, for example, Windows Server 2022, or you just want to know what was, for example, removed, or what was exactly added to the section of no longer in development in Windows 2016, you can go on this site and you can check it on your own, for example, Windows 2022. But as I said, will use the Windows Server 2025 table. And now, here you have the feature, here you have the explanation. Maybe I'm not going to read all of the explanations, but we will talk about what is no longer in development. So the computer browser is no longer in development. Why? The computer browser driver and service are deprecated. The browser protocol and service is a dated and insecure device location protocol. This protocol service and driver were first disabled by default in Windows 10 with the removal of the SMTP service. For more information, you can go into this site. So this is how it works. You have the feature and you have the explanation. You have the failover clustering cluster set. The failover clustering cluster set feature is no longer in active feature development and it is deprecated. So this is how it works. You have the network load balancing, which is NLB. NLB is no longer in active feature development and is deprecated. Consider using software load balancer, SLB, as an alternative. So as you can see, you have information that is no longer in development, but you have the alternative that you can use, for example, in terms of this network load balancing. The same is with NTLM. As you can see, NTLM is removed. Landman and NTLM v2 are no longer under active feature development and are deprecated. NTLM v2 will continue to work but will be removed from Windows Server in future release. Replace calls to NTLM with calls to negotiate, which tries to authenticate with Kerberos and only fall back to NTLM when necessary. For more information, you can go there. You have the remote Mailslots. Remote Mailslots are also deprecated. The remote Mailslots protocol, which was initially introduced in MS-DOS, is a dated and simple IPC method that is both unreliable and insecure. This protocol was first disabled by default in Windows 11, and then it will be, as you can see, removed in Windows Server 2025. Then TLS 1.0 and 1.1. These versions of TLS are deprecated per Internet standards and regulatory bodies due to security concern mentioned in the RFC 8996. These versions are disabled by default in Windows Server 2025. For more information, see the deprecation here. So you can go also and see that in a more, I would say, advanced way. You have also the, as you can see, you have some more features, but you have the WebDAV Redirector service. The WebDAV Redirector service is deprecated. The service isn't installed by default in Windows Server. As you can see, Windows internal database is also deprecated, including these things. Consider using a free or a full version of SQL Server for these roles. So you have the replacement for this database. You have the Windows Management Instrumentation command line. It is also disabled. PowerShell, and you can see what is going to replace it. PowerShell for VMI replaces the VMIC tool. Use the PowerShell or programmatically query VMI as a replacement for VMIC. So this is the replacement. You have the VBScript. And now, VBScript is available as an thought and pre-installed in Windows Server 2025 before its removal from the operating system in later release. As a replacement for VBScript, use PowerShell for automating tasks, custom actions, or scripting. To learn more about it, you can press on that. If you are using VBScript within your web page, functionality is currently limited to browsers predating Internet Explorer 11. We recommend migrating your web pages to JavaScript, which provides cross-browser compatibility with a modern browser support. And now we have two more, which is the Windows Server Update Services and the reverse cipher for usage in Kerberos. So this is in terms of features that are no longer in development, but we have the second table right here, which is features removed. So we are removing the following features and functionalities from the installed products image in Windows Server. So as you can see, here we have the features removed. Features no longer in development, maybe in the future updates will be in this table features removed, because as you saw before, in some of the rows, we saw that the feature will be removed in the future releases. So in that case, we have the feature removed, and now application or code that depend on the feature won't function in future releases unless you use alternative method. Removal occurs when a feature or functionality is no longer available for use and is eliminated from a product or service. The removal of features and functionalities can take place in any release of Windows Server. Some features are deprecated, but still ship in current versions of Windows Server. Components aren't removed from generally available supported versions that are within their product lifecycle. So again, you have the table with all of the versions, so you can read it. I will again check only the 25 version, because I think this is the most accurate one. So again, the table looks very similar. You have the feature and you have the explanation. First of all, what was removed in Windows Server 2025? It was a data encryption standard, which is DES. DES is the symmetric key block encryption cipher. Isn't considered secure against modern cryptographic attacks. It is replaced by more robust encryption algorithms. DES was disabled starting with Windows Server 2008. So as you can see, it was a long time ago. And is removed from Windows Server 2025 and later release. Now, IIS 6 Management Console, Web Legacy Management Console. The console is removed after being no longer developed in Windows Server 2019. You should also start migrating from IIS 6.0 and or earlier versions to the latest version of IIS, which is always available in the most recent release of Windows Server. Now, the Internet Explorer is also removed. The Internet Explorer 11 desktop application is retired and out of support of June 15th, 2022. Microsoft removed the standard low Internet Explorer application from Windows Server 2025 to access all the legacy sites use IE mode in Microsoft Edge. So this is how it works. NTLM v1. Replace calls to NTLM, which calls to negotiate, which tries to authenticate with Kerberos and only falls back to NTLM when necessary. For more information, you can again go back. Windows PowerShell 2.0. Starting with the September 2025 update, Windows Server 2025 no longer includes Windows PowerShell 2.0. If Windows Server PowerShell 2.0 was installed before September update, you can no longer use it. And now, you can no longer use Windows PowerShell 2.0 application and components should be migrated to PowerShell 5.0 or later. To learn more about this, you can also read this site. And now, SMTP server. It was also removed. Why? Because SMTP server features were removed from Windows Server 2025, there is no replacement within the operating system. Consider using Exchange Server or non-Microsoft SMTP server as an alternative. To learn more about it, you can of course read it. And what was also removed, it was WordPad. WordPad was also removed. We recommend Microsoft Word for rich text documents like doc and RTF, and Microsoft Notepad for plain text documents like TXT. So these are the things that were removed in the Windows Server 2025 edition, and this is the feature that are no longer in development for the Windows Server 2025 edition. So that's all in this video in terms of features removed or no longer development in Windows Server. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next videos.